recite, or in other words, read. Then the angel pressed against Muhammad until it was unbearable 3 consecutive times and demanded that Muhammad obey, saying, recite in the name of your Lord who created man from a clot. The story continues that Muhammad left that cave experience shaken with fear and immediately ran home to Khadijah, his wife, with the supposed word of the Lord with him, that he would eventually spread throughout the world. Now, it's important to note that initially, even Muhammad himself feared that he was suffering from demonic possession based off the experience he encountered and how internally shaken he was as a result. However, Khadijah influenced Muhammad otherwise, saying that maybe he did actually receive a word from the Lord and encouraged him to spread this gospel that was given to him, albeit it was given to him in a very hostile and unusual fashion. Well, I'm running out of time for today, but in closing, I want to make this last point. The violent spirit said to Muhammad in the cave, read in the name of the Lord who createth man from a clot, according to the 96th book or surah of the Quran. However, these words are both spiritually and scientifically wrong, and I'll tell you how. Professor Hanin Muhammad Makhlouf, on page 508 of his dictionary of the meanings of the words of the Quran, says that the Arabic word alaq, translated into English as clot, actually means frozen blood. So in other words, the spirit in the cave that violently pressed itself against Muhammad in the cave was actually saying, read in the name of the Lord who createth man from frozen blood. And most people will concur that man was made from dust, as the Bible says, and not blood. You have to understand that the devil will always show his hand and reveal that it's his spirit at work if you are in tune with God and able to recognize the signs of the devil that he gives off. In the same way that the religion of Islam was given to Muhammad in such a violent fashion, you can see the fruit of their violence even to this day. Well, I'm out of time, but I'm definitely not out of words. So please join us next week for the conclusion of our message on the Islamic and Catholic connection, where I will touch on the final point: does both the Roman Catholic Church and Islam both have a history of violence? Also, please encourage others to join the calls and to listen in, and encourage others to watch the videos on YouTube by visiting www.youtube.com/the-last-days-ministry in order to be enlightened. Also, please spread the word, because here at the Last Days Ministries, we are going to preach raw truth to all those who have an ear to hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying. And now for our announcements.
If you were blessed and impacted by the message, then please consider donating to the ministry and sowing a seed to help further the work of the ministry. We are partnering with the Voice of the Martyrs, which helps the persecuted church, which suffers for Jesus in most of the other parts of the world outside of the United States. We need to be praying and helping out our persecuted brothers and sisters who are literally being tortured and killed for their faith in Jesus Christ every day and need precious things like Bibles, clothes, blankets, medical attention, shelter, etc. So please donate, and a portion of all proceeds will go directly to the Voice of the Martyrs, the persecuted church. You can donate by going online to www.thelastdays.com. That's days, D-A-Y-Z, and clicking on the donate button at the bottom of the page. All donations are accepted through PayPal, a secure and safe way to send money over the Internet. Or if you prefer, you can make a check or money order out to the Last Days Ministries and send it to the Last Days Ministries, P.O. Box 6632, Marietta, Georgia, 30065. And once again, that's days with a Z on the end. So please join us next Thursday, June 23rd, for another live message at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can join us live by dialing 712-451-6000, access code 367-806#. Until next time, peace and God bless.